Today we will be able to model the steps taken for the standard algorithm using base 10 blocks and a place value mat. We will use math manipulatives to help students visually see mathematical representations. A common math manipulative is base 10 blocks. Base 10 blocks are blocks that can be used to represent numbers. The tiny cubes represent ones. If I took 10 ones and lined them up, it would form a tens rod. Here is what we use to represent tens. If I combine 10 tens rods, I will get 100, formed of 10 tens or 100 ones. We use these blocks to show numbers. For instance, if I wanted to show 23, I would get 2 tens and 3 ones. Today we will practice addition using the base 10 blocks to be a visual representation of numbers. We will start off by adding 2 numbers, 156 plus 268. We'll start off by forming our 100, and we'll need 5 tens for 50, and then 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 156 plus 268. 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens, which will be 60. And then we need 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first step in the algorithm is to look at the ones column. As we look at the ones, we're going to see if we have enough to regroup tens. I can count 6 on the top, and I'm going to see how many more I can add to get 10. If I take 4 from the bottom and combine it with the 6, I can take these and replace it with the tens, moving the tens to the tens place on the mat. I now have 4 ones left over. Now if I look at my tens, I have 12 tens. If I combine 10 of the tens rods, I will get 100, and I can add it to my stack. At the end, we count how many we have together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hundreds, 2 tens, and 4 ones, making 424. The last problem is 348 plus 235. We'll start off with 3 hundreds, 4 tens for 40, and 8 ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 348 plus 235. First, we'll look at our ones. We're going to count to see if we can make a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can take these and replace it with the tens rod, leaving 3 ones. Now I can count my tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have enough to regroup to make another 100. Then I can count my hundreds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens, and 3 ones. So my answer would be 583. We have now used base 10 blocks to visually show numbers. When we combine ones to create tens and combine tens to make hundreds, we are able to add 2 add-ins together. Today's objective was to be able to model the steps taken in the standard algorithm using base 10 blocks and a place value mat. As we combined our ones and tens, we were following the steps of the standard algorithm without recording numbers, rather using a visual representation.